dogs do what's rewarding.
Yeah.
So if every time our dog sits, we give them a treat, the dog's going to say, you know what? I like sitting because I get a treat. And that's why so often our dogs come running up to us and they sit.
Yes.
They say, hey, bring me the goods.
Yeah. And when your dog gets to the point where they are looking to you for the value, they're looking to you and thinking like, what can I do for you in order to, have you engage or have you reward me in some way? That is a nice problem to have.
Yes. Yes. So, we want to teach our dogs that luring is good. Mm-hmm. So my suggestion would be to her to revisit luring. So we have an excellent, if you go to our website, McCannDogs.com, the luring workshop is going to show you how to effectively lure your dog, and you'll be able to learn to lure them into other positions too. Yeah. So we want to teach the dog that when we have food presented in our hand, following it is good as well. And you get good things for following the food too. Now, also, when you're practicing these, you might want to practice a break word, such as okay. So when my dog is sitting and I'm ready for them to move on to something else, I've taught them that okay means we're moving on to something different. So by saying sit, what a good dog, yes, and feed, okay, now we're going to go off and do something else. That gives the dog the confidence that they're doing the right thing. Yeah, you got it. And I think that sometimes when we run into these problems, right, and we're dealing with a newer situation where, you might not have had experience with a dog putting on the brakes before or saying, no, I'm not going to move out of this thing, like make me or incentivize me to do so, if you will. And a lot of the times I think people will inadvertently reinforce that behavior. So for example, if you have your dog sit and they're holding the sit and you tell them, okay, to release them and they keep holding the sit, a lot of times people will go back to the dog, will engage with the dog. Sometimes they'll even reward. Oh, well, he's sitting so nicely and he thinks that he's doing what I want him to do, so I'm going to reward. Right. But it kind of grazed the area a little bit for the dog. So then the dog thinks, oh, if I hold out for more, I will get more. Right. Whereas if you can do that release, like you talked about, tell them, okay, move them to a new spot, and then you can lure them again, right? Or you can ask for that behavior again. If you're a little bit further along in your training, you can ask for that behavior again and then reinforce it, move them to a new spot, start again. So basically what you're saying is it's reinforcing for you to just continue to follow me. Right. And to move to a new spot, and we'll do this thing again. Right.